No, we'll get outside the room and then just leave the tavern.
Gotcha. And as you're leaving the tavern, you see two individuals that are about to approach the tavern.
We're out there. Oh no.
One is cool, one is cringe.
Dude, what's wrong, guys? Don't you miss lovable character Ronan Redfall?
No!
Why
I
does
miss my wife.
he always comes back?
If Nazir wasn't friends with this guy, we would have killed him.
Why would you kill him? What has he done?
Because much like D&D, we want to fuck around and find out, and we don't want to like him.
Where are my fucking rations? Oh god, I was out of rations!
No.
Just been walking around with fucking 2 crumbs and a piece of pie.
I was so used to Kenshi cooking for us, I didn't use rations. I don't think I had any rations.
Lila places it down and she says this to no one in particular and says, I've prepared all of these in advance. I hope it serves you all well in your travels.
I'm going to start dissecting some of these bento boxes, taking sneak peeks at them.
They're very methodically placed and organized. It does not appear that they were tampered with or moved around too much during the travel.
I will start nodding my head in approval as I look over these. Taking it in, appreciating it.
It is very nice. I'll say, Lila, we'll sit down over here as Ronan sits down here. Anything you guys would like to do before I move on? I see Haruno and Suruna are outside.
Yeah, I was gonna...
Haruno's outside.
Yeah, she's over by the stables talking to lovable, lawful, good character Patches the Pious.
Shut the fuck up!
what's
Each fucking adjective you add on to his fucking name doesn't help him.
Fine. Patches the perfect.
Good morning, Mr. Patches. Did you?
Good morning, Your Highness.
Did you see Haruno go off anywhere?
Yeah, I saw him go right there. Take the right there, Princess, and you'll find him.
Thank you, Mr. Pious.
By the way, caramel's ready for your travels to Panem.
Gonna walk inside. I'm gonna give Caramel a nice little rub on the jowls.
Caramel's glasses have been, her shades have been washed clean, likely because of Patches.
I forgot about Caramel's like token. Shit's killing me. She'll smile and say, "Thank you for looking after these past couple months, Patches. I really appreciate it."
Of course. And one thing, lass, when you enter Panem, just be wary. The laws of that reality, the royalty over there, not exactly the same type of royalty you might be accustomed to. Just a fair bit of advice.
Well, in what way do you mean?
You'll find out once you reach there, no doubt.
Well, thank you for the fair warning, Patches. She will give him a hug and then...
He's taken aback by the hug.
Yeah, that's right. No one's ever given you a hug, you fucking hugless loser.
Haruno, what are you doing? Are you touching the grass right now? What's going on?
I am staring at the horizon.
You're staring at the horizon.
With the wind blowing back.
The braid in your hair flying, like, flowing eastward.
He makes a piss and places it in his heart.
Haruno?
He kind of like, he doesn't really say anything, but gives a nod to basically acknowledge your presence.
Is everything okay?
No, it is not.
This would have been, give or take, a week ago now.
Nazir spoke to me last week.
What did he speak to you about? Was it about something in Panem?
My wife. She's a prisoner there.
She'll sort of like cover one of her. She'll cover her mouth with like her other hand, and say, "Oh my, wait, your wife? Isn't your how's your wife still alive?"
I don't understand either. There's a lot I need to wrap my head around. This is like the probably the first time Sona would have seen Harna like actively stressed.
That much I can guarantee.
I don't know if this is a boon or a curse.
Well, the only way we can really find anything out is if we go to Panem and find her. And well, let's look on the good side of things. Your wife is alive. You love your wife, right?
After what occurred, I cannot even look her in the eye. She wasn't just murdered, Sarna. Or rather, she wasn't just killed by anyone. She was killed by my own hands. He kind of like closes his eyes for a few seconds and he just opens it up and says, I suppose you're right. The only way I can be certain is if I see her. Whether it is actually her or some mere trick of the mind of Glynn.
Well, I'm sure if Nazir's the one that told you that she was there, I doubt it's a trick of the mind. I understand the information that he gave you was a lot to take in and really hard, but I guess we can try and look on the bright side of things. Like, there's a chance she's alive and, not dead.
I would like to apologize. I cannot really give the proper apology with the weight of the grievances you have. All I can do is just give it with the most earnestness, not that it would make up for anything I had done to you or lack thereof. I am a celestial who guards the night sky. That is my immortal task. I had met your father on a starry night, and it's a story I could tell you another time, but that is my role and who I am.
Okay, well, I suppose. Then why'd you leave? Or more importantly, why'd you even have a child in the first place?
Deny him that request.
I see. So shifting blame too.
No. I do not mean to shift blame at all. I'm giving you the full context that this was agreed upon. We knew our time was limited. Your father knew, and he was very wise and mature and took it all in strides.
And now I'm here. And I'm Ufara home, and I'm going to go fight some guy calling himself God. Great. Those conservative bastards tried to tie me down.
I'm sure he figured that you would have forced yourself to leave at some point or another. And that one way or another you would have found yourself away from the streets of or Kyoto in what a major way. In the direction he supposed he'd up. Back in the place he was in when he was around your age. Your father is smarter than you give him credit for.
As if.
Have you spoken to him?
No. Out of his home. Of course I haven't spoken to him in what? 6 years now? Only blame me for judging everything now. It's not like I'm getting it drip fed anymore.
Do you regret the life that you've had? You have friends? Even friends that you've made? Have you not made friends at the Kofukuji? I'm sure you have.
I don't know what to feel. I was pretty fucking content with the way I was until you showed up.
Would you prefer
And
that
now
I
that you-
not speak to you again then?
It's already been done. And now I'm just mad.
Well then, I see no reason to continue this conversation if you feel this way at this moment. She will get up from the table. I will speak to you again when you have clearer thoughts on your mind, and perhaps we can speak under better circumstances. And she will quicken her pace.
He'll just talk himself as you speak like him too.
I'm back.
God damn
And you
divinity.
perhaps you don't see his eyes directly, but they are scrutinizing eyes.
Have a hint, or he didn't even read off much emotions from her, so he's just like, what the f. So I am just insignificant. That's how he feels.
Ronan comes over.
I knew it.
What's wrong, guys? All I said is Ronan comes over.
Dude, Percy, we don't like him.
I like him. Speak your shit, King. Let's go.
Ronan sits down next to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and goes, "Dude, parental problems are rough. Not that I could relate. I don't think I have a mom and dad." You punch Ronan.
Stare at you.
Anger is a double-edged sword, Lydian.
Rage. Can you harness it? Truthfully. Or is this just a temporary feeling?
Whatever. It's temporary. Leave me alone, though. I'm mad.
He has spoken. I return to what I was doing.
Dude, I know a way to cheer you up. You want to see a picture of my wife?
No.
That usually cheers me up.
I'm going to punch your phone.
Bro, I don't even have it under a plan. Don't do that.
Funniest thing Ronan said, dude.
You will think better. Because I know when I get angry, it only takes a little bit before better judgment comes my way.
You know, Liam is like looks like he's about to respond, and then no, he diverts his, or no, he just lays his head down on the table, realizing that responding to Ronan is a terrible idea.
Now I will begin reciting from the lusty lizard folk maid. I think this will make you feel better.
Run, Liam.
I didn't get to finish that story.
Oh, yeah, Canur, sit down. Let me read it out loud for you. It would begin reading like chapter 2 of the lusty lizard folk. Or is just a telepathic message in your mind you hear. Hey Kenshi, it's Glacia. How you doing?
No. He's gonna take one big inhale, close his eyes, look up, exhale, and then just slowly lower his head and just shake his head.
You're not gonna respond.
This is a telepathic message.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd she say? How's it, dude?
Yeah, how's it doing? Like, how you doing?
He'll just reply, I'm smoking.
She responds, that's cool. She does not send another message.
I figured, like, because Esther and Hardo walking back into the tavern. Serena looked over and just saw kind of doing some shit over here.
He's putting his 2 fingers up to his forehead going,
And she was curious, so that's why she walked over here.
She walk over to Kada Fukumoto, also known as Silver Saito.
Yeah, my good friend, Silver Fukumoto. Or, I mean, kind of Saito. She'll walk up and approach and say, is this a new sort of training exercise you're doing, Kaida? What the fuck was that?
I am just.
God
staring
knows
at
I
the
could
dream.
have.
That hand could
I
have
don't
been very
respond.
much exactly. I'm trying to stare at something living. Tree is the only thing. Tree is the only thing that I can train on, because I don't want to test this on a living, on an actual living human. Trying to stare at it, peep into his mind, and give it a very bad vision. Give it mental damage. Waving your hand in front of me, could have done that to you.
I'm okay.
So next time, if I have my eyes open like that,
well, forgive me for if you don't mind me giving my own criticism. Doesn't something have to be conscious in order to receive a thought?
do you truly want to if I try that on someone, they will receive very bad brain damage. Who would be a good participant who would be willing to allow me to give them brain damage? If you find a person, bring him to me. For now,
I don't mind helping you out.
no.
It's not like I haven't taken mental damage before, and well, I mean, if it helps you get stronger, I don't see why I shouldn't try and help you. And I trust you enough to. I trust you and your powers enough to not go overboard with it.
Because this one is more about it's not just mental damage. It's also,
well, if you go
if I
in with
do
that
one
sort
slight
of mindset,
mistake,
you're
it
going to
could
fail,
pretty
aren't
much kill you and your mind. Yeah, but why risk it in the first place?
There wouldn't be a risk if you just believed in yourself more. I
Fine.
don't mean to offend you, Mr. Fukumoto. I'm just
No,
trying to
it's
help you.
just right. Go next to the tree. Let me try this. I've already been training for like, I don't know, like an hour.
let's
My eyes,
see.
my eyes kind of hurt. Yeah,
Oh.
I gotta get some eye droplets later.
Well, let's see how you do then. She will look at you with a nice warm smile.
To cast it. Something is looming over you. It's pretty much like a sight on your neck type deal. And right before I actually cast it, I stop it.
She's gonna look quite worried and say, "Well, I think you've got that spell down pretty well, Mr. Fukumoto."
Yeah. It's pretty much... The idea is to give someone an ill omen, tell someone how they're gonna die. And the pure fear about it.
This
Basically,
is...
basically you see yourself die.
See.
And you would...
Occult
She's
magic's
probably the
always
best
been
one I've
a
seen
fascination
people,
of mine. I never really was able
mainly...
to get a grasp on it.
Because there's different flavors of psychic, and I love talking about it. Because... Hey, family of psychics. But you have your people... You have, like... The basic purity of psychics is... You can separate them into two groups. The ones who use their mind to manipulate reality, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand to just like lift a rock, just grab like a psychic levitation. So I'm using my mind to basically manipulate the world, bend it to my will in a way. And the ones that double down on the psychics basically use their minds and continue to pierce into the dreaming realm, mind realm, whatever you want to call it, and just
You
interact there.
you really know a lot about this sort of thing.
It's weird. Basically, have variety in your psychic capabilities. Don't just focus on pure push power. It's why
That makes sense.
It's why I'm learning currently these more visionary will type manipulating the mind abilities, because you've seen me fight. I mostly push people, shove people, knock people, cut people. Don't really manipulate minds. Because it just... It feels weird. Even for a psychic.
I can imagine. You... Maybe at some point when we're free later, you could tell me more about these psychic practices. This really does intrigue me.
I mean,
I'd love to hear
know...
more about That's true. Poor Mr. Murata has yet to especially from a powerful psychic like yourself. Gotten close a few times.
Yeah. I mean, he has a different abilities and stuff. I can't show you an actual... I mean, another time, but there is a ritual my parents actually taught me. It's a family ritual, yeah. The basics.
I've dabbled in trying to learn a few rituals myself, but
don't know if you can use it, but I don't know. I've never used rituals. I also haven't done this ritual. I just know how to do it.
Or perhaps later on you could show it to me. I'd love to try new things and all that.
Sure.
Percy.
And Sarita, she looks like she has like tears forming from the corner of her eyes, as she does not appear to be in the mood to talk to anyone at the moment.
Oh, and I was gonna wait for her to pass, or she will look at Kaida and say, I don't believe the conversation with Liam went well with him and Lila.
Nope. I also did not expect it to go well.
I guess I was a little too hopeful in thinking that reconciliation like that will happen swiftly.
Yeah. Rough bumps. It'll fix itself.
I hope so. I'll leave you to your training. I'm gonna unless you would want to come with me, I'm going to try and find Liam to ask him how it went. I do worry about him.
That'll last a little. Don't think it's a good time to talk. Catch him when he's a little bit more relaxed. Maybe.
I suppose so. I guess it's just I'm worrying a bit too much. I'll leave you to your training, Mr. Fukimoto.
Oh no, I'm coming with you. I'm tired.
Oh, do you need me to hold you?
No?
Well, you said you were tired. I didn't know if you were going to be able to, walk straight, but okay.
No, it's just my eyes. Yeah,
Oh.
any eye droplets.
Smoke
I will-
billowed out of Kenshi's mouth.
Oh, good morning, Kenshi.
I'm gonna push the smoke away.
He gives you this look. Then you go inside.
Honestly, do you have a... The way you speak, the way you said, I've done this to you, for you, and then also demand a hierarchy, you have to realize at least a little bit, shit's gonna crumble.
Kinda. I only mentioned this because you are a privileged lad from a very rich
I am a
family.
I'm a privileged lad, yeah. What about it?
There are some things.
I'm not asking for all the information in the fucking world, I'm just asking for her
You are
to
not,
give Liam a little bit of
and
closure.
Liam is not entitled to information that which is not beholden to you.
Yeah, we're going back in circles. Whatever.
If you wish to speak to Liam, he is out
And then
there.
the moment it ended, he went back to.
Oh, he was watching. He was watching his like.
Bro, his fucking soup noodles are just disintegrated.
Because the only thing Zane really says is just he's just shaking his head and he goes, "What a bunch of fucking idiots." That's the only thing he really like comments on.
This is the guy who kissed Star and sent a picture.
Yeah.
Is that your third or fourth bowl of soup, Zane?
I think it's. I might have lost track, honestly.
That's a lot of soup.
Yeah,
Do you-
I love soup.
Man.
I must kill Zane Sakari.
Guys, what's wrong? He loves soup.
What's wrong? Okay. I'll bite it. I'm gonna chew it like the professor from Powerpuff Girls chews that one singular pea.
No. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Oh, kind of went to
He
sleep.
fell asleep,
He was tired of the Serena roleplay.
and he was still swallow and be like, yeah, that's not for me. I'm sorry, Zane.
Here, I've got something. He'll grab a little bit, like a bit of noodles out of with his chopsticks. He'll say, "Here."
Oh, I mean, I've had this soup before, just no egg.
Just to wash down the taste. Come on.
Okay, and she'll daintily slurp up the noodles.
Yeah. And he's like raising a hand. He's like making sure like the noodles like don't flop out of your mouth. And there,
I guess
you guys partake
I
in
would
some
have to.
soup,
I don't
ramen.
think she's one to lie.
So they all agree on that situation, but
I mean, why is it with people? I don't get the thing about withholding information. We're supposed to trust each other, right? And she's supposed to be my family. That Saruna has told me, has laid more truths bare to me that she's withheld it than my own mother. I hardly believe it could kill her to tell me. As it would maybe Saruna.
because I was arguing too much. Fucking
He's a
bullshit,
saint.
man.
I don't know. That man's a saint too, remember?
Man, I don't give a shit what he is. Even saints can be a dick sometimes. And be in the
Yeah.
wrong.
I have no understanding of divine beings.
Neither do I. It's just... Give a sense of closure, man, but nah, can't give that. Too important for you to... By Nazir's words, you don't deserve the information. It's not like we're fucking helping them.
Whatever. I mean, I don't really care what Nasir thinks.
Just piss me off, man, but I don't know. It's just...
You'll need to get pissed off on my behalf.
I don't know, it's like... It's, Man, I really am not good with talking about that. My mother passed away, like, long ago. It's just... fucked me up pretty badly, and this whole thing with your mother is just... I really want for the best for you, man. That's all.
It might even be even more self-important than Saint Nasir or Lila.
But I guess the difference is that those beings are a little bit more divine than Nazir, I think.
You don't know that.
That's true.
Have you
I
seen
haven't
how
seen
that
them.
man acts?
Oh, I have. Should have seen him. He was gonna start fighting me.
Okay, well I hardly doubt that. Even
Nah,
if
I'm
he's just a regular mortal, I think he could beat you.
Really?
He runs the tavern. I think it goes without saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and he's a saint as well. Like, I don't know his capabilities.
Oh well. So when are we leaving?
Don't know, actually. I think it's soon. Maybe we should prepare our backpacks and stuff.
I already have everything prepared.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, go packing.
All right, man. Oh. See you in like, I guess, an hour
Oh, 5 minutes.
or 5 minutes.
Is he okay?
Oh, he's fine. He just needed to go off a little. Liam
So
isn't.
he is successfully cooled off now.
I'm gonna look at Liam. Does he look like he wants to be left alone a little?
He's relaxed, but he has gone back to writing in his journal, so he seems preoccupied at least.
I mean, he looks like he's writing his journal. If you don't want to interrupt that, then
Oh, no, if anything, I'll probably inquire about it later. Just
it's your choice.
happy to hear that he has a good friend like you to, I guess, to vent his frustrations to.
Yeah, I'm pretty great.
It's true, you are.
Yeah.
Time, a good amount of time, and
To be honest,
that's where I met a few of my friends. That's how I met. That's how I stumbled upon Nazir eventually. He got me to leave.
he set you on the right path.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like if I was still stuck back in Desperado, you would have hated me.
I probably would. I won't lie.
And he gives you a big ol' hug. He's very dismayed by the idea. Now that he said it out loud.
But I don't have to worry about that. Because I live in the reality where you're here with me right now.
He gives you a big smile and kisses you on the cheek.
Oh my gosh, actually before I forget, do I have message? Well, I gotta double check to make sure okay. Oh, I don't. I'm gonna before I forget, she's going to get up and poke her head out of the door and say, Kenshi, just to let you know, we're leaving in about 30 minutes. We're leaving for Panem in about half an hour. Go ahead and start gathering your things if you need it. I wouldn't want you to be accidentally left behind like last week. Sorry about that, by the way. I was rather asleep.
He'll nod in understanding. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Look at me. Oh no.
He
Oh,
looks
wake
at
up,
you like
Glynn.
this.
Leaning on the door frame.
Oh!
Fuck you.
Oh, you don't have to. She's sort of going
Listen, I only do it on Ronan.
reposition and go around and say,
I only do it.
Ronan, come here. Okay, now what happened? And Sarasura is going to.
Like a mother dealing with children.
Sarina is casting card.
Tell me what he did.
Ronan is hugging Saruto.
I woke up Mr. Kanern, because we are going soon.
Whoa, that zoom.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Zoom in on Ronan.
But I remembered where I was.
Ida, did you scream in Kanern's mind?
I woke him up.
Find a more gentler way to wake him up next time.
Listen,
You
the
don't know what
first
sort of
message.
things you don't know what sort of things he's experienced in the warband.
Listen, this guy's as big as fucking 2 me's. If I had to wake him up physically, I would have to push him. So I decided a gentler message wake up.
Or if
Did it
you
work?
could have gotten someone else to wake him up.
Right. Okay. One more question.
We
You're not
are
going with us,
almost
right?
ready to depart.
I will be going with you. Why would I not?
Okay then. Are you gonna defend the tavern? Because we need a.
Don't worry. I will stay behind to defend the tavern. I will also be trying to manage affairs and obtaining resources. I will be doing the very boring, unheroic things while you all do the heroic things.
Doesn't seem very fair. You deserve
So we're not-
some sort of.
So we're
some
not
sort of
gonna have a.
choice.
We're not gonna have a Kimiko situation.
Yes, I will make sure that that does not repeat. I have Bartan and Terry. They will also join to also be safeguard. You can use one of them as, a driver, but unfortunately we will not be able to take the vehicles with us, so we will need to obtain a vehicle at some point.
The
I gotta
Kimiko
drop-
situation relates to the burning of this tavern.
Yes.
Yes?
Gross.
I'm gonna look around the tavern for a bit. I was not aware I had a job here.
That you were hired to work here.
When you said here, I thought you meant the adventuring group.
Oh yes,
Monkey,
you
get
will do.
away from me.
You will also be working as an expeditionary and a tavern worker. It is dual work.
Then what is my role here in the tavern?
You can cook, yes?
I've always wanted to cook.
Please learn from Master Kenshi. He will be your senior officer in this way. And perhaps you should combine your own desert experience and nomadic lifestyle into your cuisines. Is that how Monkey King looks?
Enemy in common.
Yeah.
No, perhaps you are right, Saint. First dish, I grab Monkey King.
Oh, and bring your best food. Because you're a cook, right?
Well, I know how to.
Great, because I'm starving. And, like, I don't have any money, so, like, that would be great.
You have no money.
Yeah, no, I wasted it all. I still have the man cave I live in, but... Listen, things are rough out here for a countess, okay?
You have no money as a countess.
Yeah. Dad won't give me any more money. He wouldn't. At least I don't want to go back to him for more money.
She's just kind of like shake his head. Just SMH.
Anyway, don't let me take up too much of your time. I look forward to seeing you, friend.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
I just want to see if he sees it.
I feel like a glass would be pretty big.
Yeah, but it's really close up to your face.
Could I make a
And
perception check?
And your nose is huge, man. Like, look at that shit.
Look at that. Make a perception check. Yeah, you definitely see it.
I just grabbed the glass.
Shit.
Is this yours?
Hmm? No?
I turned to Monkey King. Is this yours?
Monkey King
Kill
runs
seven.
away.
Come back here. Take your glass back.
He hides behind
Take
the
your
wheel.
cup back.
Kill 7 billion people.
Hey,
Mondays?
hey, wrong campaign, wrong campaign, wrong campaign.
Why did he run up to Liam? Run up to Liam and go behind his, like, crawled up and went up to him and went,
Kill 7 billion people.
and then went, woo, 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 and ran away.
Liam is mortified.
Millions must perish.
Why did you open 3 of them?
Because you need to see it. You need to see it.
Oh
dude.
my god, there's 4 of them.
It's quite unbelievable.
Just kind of standing here and then looking around going,
There's a lot of people here now.
Yeah, I think Connor should sit here. I think Connor should sit here.
Sit here.
Connor, you should go.
I feel like people really I feel like there's a strange force that is wants me to sit there.
Optional dating, optional romance, optional. You start the conversation. Start the quest.
Go to him, gay boy.
Start the
Go to
quest.
him.
Start the romance quest.
Come on, there's no other romance options available to
Begun
you.
quest, feeling stirred.
Lizard folk only have
to
one
understand.
romance options. You gotta fuck the
Exactly,
god.
exactly.
You gotta
Malik,
fuck the god.
it's either this or he dies alone, sad and pathetic.
Like
Yeah,
Extra
Astrid,
XP if you do
Like
it.
Astrid.
That's the
you
shit
must
ending. You
let
want to be
him
made
give
of
you
shit?
sloppy toppy. It's the
Hello, Savannah's looking at you with, like, scrutinizing eyes, and then Lila says, I accept your apology, and I apologize if, again, I cannot give you the answers that I know you deserve to have, but perhaps in the future, when heaven's willing I'm able to, I will happily tell you anything and everything.
Until then, I'd prefer if you wouldn't speak to me as if you are my mother. Because you are not. Those are my wishes.
Savannah's got, like, her arms crossed, she's looking at Lila, and Lila solemnly nods.
Then we'll pick up Monkey King. Come, Son Goku, we are leaving.
Husband. Come, my child. Zane just coughs. She goes, oh, right. There appears to be some sort of a secret understanding between these two that you are not privy to.
If it's out of my place to ask, let me know, but is something going on?
Zane goes, nah, I ain't gotta worry about it, especially because we gotta head out here in a moment.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. I look forward to you telling me more about, what you believe in Zara on this journey.
To be fair, I'm still figuring out my religious beliefs. So, it'll be a journey for me, one way or the other.
I look forward.
Pretty good climber. It was from my years of torture in Sarcoman, I promise you. I'm pretty good at these.
Man, church should not teach this man's ass how to swim.
Years of torture?
Oh yeah. It was pretty bad.
What?
Anyway, here's a picture of my wife. Oh, that's us making
Ronan,
out.
you have shown us. At the very least, I have seen the same picture of your wife like 5 different times. You can't tell a story of you jumping off a boat and then saying you have been tortured. That is not a good transition for stories.
But bro, that's just how it is. I don't make up the rules. You were going to a tavern to kill people.
I did not know I was to be hired as a worker at the tavern. Perhaps the lesson you gave me about how to make pancakes will be useful.
I'm so happy to hear that. I do hope that when other customers consume your pancakes that they are quite delicious and they bring you much joy.
I just wonder who these customers might be. We are going to the realm of this Glynn O'Donegan.
Only one way to find out soon enough.
Perhaps. Wondering does not do one good. If you let the mind wander for too long, very bad. Just nod after saying that.
Ronan goes, dude, that's so wise. And Tushed will give you like a reassuring pat on the back. There is a glow of light blue light emanating from the perimeter of the tavern area. And after a minute or so, constant whirring sound, like the humming of a machine. The humming is not only from the outside, but also below your feet. Before it settles, and you look outside, and you don't see the periphery of the town. Now, everyone, all of you spot, save for Kanern, a somewhat familiar sight. What is supposed to be the town, or the small village, of 2 harbors, for some reason, in the vicinity.
What you eating?
But the heart,
Hot chicken.
but the heart will Audible saying, is that the town we've been in? 2 Harbor, I believe it was called.
2. I believe it was Haruna. If I don't believe I'm mistaken, but I believe Glynn has taken the entire town and brought it to Panem. At least that's my assumption.
Or maybe it was always a part of Panem, and he brought it out before.
Not
That
been to
would
2
it-
Harbor.
That would explain why there was nobody there when we went there.
You see lovable character Terry. You see Terry talking to his friend Ronan.
They're very good
His
friends.
friend. Dude, I hate you, dude. Why do you gotta be the lore master here? Why is Terry friends with Ronan?
Dude, that's a very
Some
long
real
story.
evil
Hey, where
shit.
Hey, where do we get a vehicle?
Vartan looks at you.
Alright.
To get a vehicle, you must go to a car dealership. You must have the right amount of money. Sometimes you may have to take out a loan.
I believe he's referring to a boat.
I have a yacht. There.
Oh,
second,
yacht?
For a second, I thought he was gonna say you have to go to a boat dealership and the right
In
amount of
that
money.
case, it's a little more tricky. You gotta go to a boat.
I just like kind of like pet his head. Go, beautiful beast.
Caramel kind of like lightly bumps her head into your like shoulder.
Oh, I'm glad he's taken a liking to you.
You have had this camel just sitting here.
It's got me. I've taken it out for walks, and I've, done the other things for it. It's a useful means of transportation for when I need it.
I understand. Makes sense. You are Karian royalty.
He goes, and if things need to get worse, if things come down to the worst of it, you could use caramel as a backup ration pack.
Let's not think about that. That was not a very funny joke, Patches.
You know, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but
We'll make sure to take care of them. That's my job, after all. So if you find like a hippogriff, if you find like what else? Maybe like a rock. Probably a rock wouldn't fit into here, but any big old beasties. Oh no.
Cross my arms. Why don't you have eyebrows?
That's just the way I was born, unfortunately.
Point.
Maybe, maybe not. Not sure.
You had hair, but not eyebrows.
I might have had eyebrows, but I just assumed it was born like this.
I think you are lying to me.
In various poses and various, their arms, like in various places, often like pointed towards the western, the eastern horizon, where the sun would rise. But you were told by Nazir that apparently the moon in this world is a disco ball, so you're not sure if these say that as a joke or if that's literal. It's uncertain. You have not experienced a night here in Panem just quite yet. Traversing further, you see another sign that reads, "Escaped prisoners, be careful."
That's promising.
I wonder if they're referring to the escaped prisoners that we helped break out.
Yeah.
Traveling further, you eventually, without many things kind of... Oh, excuse me. Without many things catching your attention. You see that the occasional, like ram and goats, mountain goats, that are kind of like walking about. You will eventually come across the edges of the town. Are also dotted with brown and orange rooftop tiles of a Mediterranean style. You can see that there are a couple of townspeople there. You remember that this village isn't that big. The population is only about like 140 people individually, and the majority of the people here are tied to the Portola group in some way or another. Approaching further and further, you see foreign banners, what appears to be a very very bright cyan blue banner that is draped along some of the walls, and you see a familiar Helki who is currently corralling some of the sheep. Do any of you say or do anything?
Serena is going to Serena's gonna kind of wave at her and say, "Ah, Miss Helki, it's so nice to see you again." Countess Miwa?
You will recognize her from her blue hair. She has purposefully made herself look like an idol, a pop idol, a figurine. I'm not sure.
Huh.
A figurine? Does she have like a plastic sheen?
No. She's made herself appear like the appearance of one of those dolls or whatnot. I don't know. Needless to say, I'm not allowed to speak any further on the matter should the guards overhear.
I see. To learn more.
I suggest going to the Pegasus Roadhouse. The tavern keep, he can give you more information.
Oh, okay. We'll do just that.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm just saying, like, if you want to say something, you can say it like this.
I really should get going with my sheep. The guards will get suspicious if I continue chatting with the foreigners here.
Let's just Silver, let's just continue our way to the Roadhouse Inn.
You see like a sheep like bleeping over in your direction before she kind of smacks it lightly with a cane and gets it back in line with the other sheep. She goes, "Light of the gods, shine your path."
Of course. You have a good rest of your day, Miss Helki.
Can I sense motive?
You go ahead. Private perception.
How dare you be suspicious of our
Then shut the
Helki?
fuck up.
Percy, I would like to roll is there a check to see who this Countess Miwa is?
There is no check. You don't know who the heck this Miwa person is.
I wanna see if she looks stressed or not.
Because she's supposed to just go back to shepherding.
Yeah, there's some guards around, isn't there? I wanna go find them.
Very well. Let me go ahead.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna actually ask the team. So what are we doing? You going where right now?
To that
Miss
roadhouse,
Helki.
yes?
Miss Helki recommended if we wanted more information about this town, we go to the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn.
It's important to gather information before we make an assessment.
But Miss Helki did look quite troubled with
It's
everything.
unfortunate. I hope
Right.
you stay safe.
Right. If we don't, we're gonna go to the inn. If we don't get information, I'm going for Plan B.
What is Plan B?
I'm gonna pull out a scroll. Do you? Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Again, nothing of the sort is around in the immediate vicinity. Just a bunch of villagers who are tending to their own chores and errands. Do you guys make your way to the Pegasus Roadhouse, or do you have another location in mind you wish to inquire about?
Let's get to the roadhouse.
Very well.
Yeah, no, like we're gonna
Roadhouse.
meet up there and gather information about what the heck happened to this town.
What the
Very
frick happened?
Meanwhile, when we're walking around, do I see like, are the people around us like kind of, I wouldn't say bewildered, mostly like
But they're very
concerned?
mellow. They're very like keeping to themselves.
They don't want to talk to foreigners.
And
And it
again,
was-
you see the bright cyan banner strewn about, and especially on the biggest windmill here.
Is any guards like past us?
You don't see any guards, which is unusual.
Contrast as to how the town was when we were last here.
Yeah, like because the last time you guys were here, people were like chilling. They were chatting. They were like going outside. I mean, it's not nothing of that changed, but it's just the general vibes, the mood. People here are just a little bit more mellowed, a little more serious. And again, the bright blue cyan banners are everywhere. Not everywhere precisely, but there is the largest ones on this large windmill here. Let me go ahead here as you make your way past some of the citizens who are kind of the looks some of the citizens give you, some of the villagers here. is a mix of like concern, curiosity, and bewilderment as to why you've come back. Some of them do recognize you, but no one approaches. No one really says anything. Again, they keep to themselves.
Wait, what? My goat! Holy shit, the whore!
Oh my god, guys, I have the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
What? She's pregnant.
Oh, I'm loaded in.
I'm locked in. Dog. Why is it red?
You out of
Oh, yeah,
pocket.
here. Oh, wait for a sec. There you go.
I am here. Oh, it's the same spot as well. Same spot, different token. Never
Is it-
change.
Is it the morning?
It is still a morning, yeah.
Okay.
Didn't
Sooner
we
we'll walk
eat
up.
before we
Uh,
left?
You would have, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up and
I'm gonna
say,
sit-
good morning, Mr. Pana.
He looks at you and says, "Welcome, my friends."
Hello.
Man, it's hot as hell in this tavern!
Foreigners as yet to arrive, though. I did see a young boy arrive with a look of concern. He will be back soon. He is a foreigner as well, same hair color as yours.
As mine?
Yes, yours and Countess Glacia's here, same shade of red.
Oh.
And skin tone?
Wait. So is that the Countess? I point at
No,
the unconscious.
No.
this is
This is
Countess
a-
Glacia.
Yes,
she is
this
a countess, but she is not the countess.
She is not the Countess.
No,
I
she is a friend of ours.
No, the Countess looks like Hatsune Miku.
Who is Hatsune Miku?
Hatsune Miku?
Oh no, why did you say that?
Hatsune Miku.
It's just like my anime.
I forgot he had a hyperfixation about that. No, you heard it wrong, Liam!
Liam, what is Hatsune Miku?
No, shut the fuck up!
You know of Miku-sama.
He's gonna go on the rant!
So,
Well, if I can ask also, Mr. Panem, or Pana, Jesus. Mr. Pana, what happened to Mayor Chuchu?
he has been imprisoned.
Imprisoned where? Is in the...
I could not tell you, child.
What about the guards here?
Do you mean
Alright.
some of the fey creatures and celestials? I do not know where they are.
They're celestials? As guards?
I believe Countess Miwa herself is one. She has displayed some powerful holy magic. You hear some snoring from Glacia.
Me too.
I see Kenji get up and go sit. I go.
I suppose he needs to speak with her.
Kenshi, you sit down. Again, Glacia. Open mouth. Drool coming out. Breathing in and out.
Fuck.
I'm gonna like shake her lightly, see if she wakes up.
You go ahead and shake her lightly. Yeah. Huh? Oh.
Rise and shine.
Kenshi, my official friend. She will slap you on the shoulder. Oh, the others are here. Ah, and that red-haired bitch.
Damn.
Does she look at Sarno? when she
Yeah,
says
yeah,
that?
like very, very blatantly. Very confident now. As this conversation's happening, Sarita, could you repeat what you were saying to Pahana?
I don't think I was saying anything actually.
Because he was about to answer something, right? I forget.
I was just asking about Mayor Juju about where he was held up, and I guess now Serena will ask. is there anything we could do to maybe help this situation? Anyone we can talk to?
I do not know. I am sorry if that is a terrible answer, but at most, you could try finding the prisoners, or returning to the prison island and speak to some of the prison guards, because only those two have the means to possibly do something about this situation. You know what they are.
Okay. Has anything happened in the village that would cause these people?
My suggestion, boy, the blonde one is very enticed to the wiles of masculinity. You may be able to use your charm to your advantage.
Shit, I was thinking about
You
baiting
must
them.
seduce them.
Yes.
Karnern.
Well, I mean, you've done it before, kinda, so what's the harm in doing it again?
No, I was thinking about, like, hey, I should use my illusionary disguise to basically fake a troublesome prisoner. But this is gonna be much easier. No, I agree with that, thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Pahana. Should
So that-
we join Genshi with Glassy to get more information?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna ask one more thing. That woman, more masculine or feminine?
Which one?
How does she look?
Oh, the blonde
blonde.
one?
Yeah,
She looks very effeminate.
that's what I like to hear. I have a plan now. Okay, we can go.
She looks like one of those, I had a, I've been to Yamato. The best I could describe it from your perspective is she is like a rich Fredonian gaijin.
Oh, I thought he was about to say she's like a gyar.
I have a good smile on my face.
I'm out of a job. Portola doesn't want me back. And if you're wondering how it all went down, we were searching for some of the prisoners, and in the midst of it, there was like light shimmering from the distance on the perimeters. We heard a laugh. And next thing you know, this man who dresses up like a magician with a theater mask saunters on up, like out of a cartoon, and tells us that we are in his domain, and we should be good little viewers and watch the show go on as he brought out this blue-haired woman, Celestial perhaps, something about her, and he said that she would be our ruler for the time being, and we weren't supposed to leave the island until we are given permission to, so we can accommodate some of the foreigners who are coming from the different places. 19 bucks an hour.
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, take some. Here, I think I'll cover for you for a bit.
No,
Don't know how
kid.
much.
Come on, kid. It's not necessary.
Hey, I'm employed, and well, we gotta look out for each other, even if only acquaintances. And he will drop out 48 gold.
He will take a look at the gold, and he will nod solemnly before pocketing it, saying, "Man, it feels wrong to take handouts from a person you're a junior, but I appreciate the sentiments, kid. I really do."
Naturally, come on. I'm a hero around here. I better act like it. We'll save you in no time.
And he will. If you could see his face, he probably has an amused look on.
Alright, Son Goku. Let's see what this is all about.
Son Goku scratches his butt before you lift him up and carry him.
Disgusting, don't do that.
Son Goku remembers that. I'll say, Haruno, you see Monkey King? He pokes you.
I pet him.
He is very happy. As he kind of relaxes against you. You can hear some chatter upstairs, Haruno. There appears to be people who are currently occupying the second floor. And with that, I see the group has gathered around this table around Glacia. What do you do or say? Stuff happened. We can talk about it later tonight. We can rent out a room if you'd like.
Oh, I would love to. I'm busy. You know how
busy?
it is.
I mean, would you prefer going to the man cave then?
I'm gonna do the I show speed, close my eyes.
And Glacia leans over to Kern and goes, "We had sex at the man cave."
Okay.
Like I was about to go. What makes it the man? And then I pause and I go, what? And now I'm just like looking back and forth between them.
Classy, you should not have said that to Kanaren. He is.
She's got a big shit-eating grin.
God damn it! Now I gotta.
Perhaps
not-
we can
See, and this is my official friend. He even signed the contract.
contract.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell him, Kenshi.
You signed a contract?
Not that I care.
Where were these prisoners then?
Beats me. You'll have to look around. I mean, the last time I saw them was when I was traveling over to the man cave.
Oh shit! Does anyone have?
What makes it the man cave?
Don't say that again, Glacia.
Couldn't I could invite you over?
Did I even tell you my name? I suppose Kaida said it.
I did. Kerner.
We did not
Couldn't.
even get to have a proper introduction. Unfortunate. I have heard you are a countess.
Yes, of the Ars Goetia.
I don't think
Yeah.
Knur knows what that means.
She goes, anyway, I'm a powerful, big, strong woman. That's all you gotta know. I even wrote a book. I think he has it. And she points over at Liam.
You have a book?
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
Ooh.
He's still in his earring. I gotta go to a magical. Is there a magical store around?
I don't know. You might have to ask the Countess.
I can't.
Is there a magical store around?
No, not me. I mean,
The
like
other
the other Countess.
This is very confusing.
We can't really ask her.
You can't be
we?
that much of a dumbass. Come on.
Get told there is a countess. Meet another countess. This resort has too many countesses.
There's only two.
That count is too high.
There's
Was that a pun intended?
There's.
I imagine Knurn looks very serious, and then like he turns to Glacia, and there's just this slightest grin.
It's the Sutherland grin. It's the Sutherland grin.
Count on your help in case we need to if we go after this countess.
I don't know if you can count on my help, but I know Kenshi can count on my help because he's my official friend.
I mean, do you need a contract in order to be an official friend?
You ask too many questions. I think we should move on.
Slide Glacia one of the bentos I got.
Oh my god, you shouldn't have. She will give you a kiss on the cheek and she will open up the bento box. And she begins digging in with her fingers.
You brought a pitcher of a drink. Was it just water, Clayton?
It was lemonade.
Lemonade? Okay, no one else has gone for it, so I just grabbed the whole pitcher and I started drinking from it.
Oh no!
Eating it with her hands.
She's eating with her hand. She's got the glass of lemonade next to her.
Oh, she did get a glass? Okay,
Yeah.
but I...
Can I pull it away?
What's this? She kind of bites into the one chopstick.
I don't think the wooden sticks are food.
Oh, this is wood.
Oh no, Miss Classy, you
Have
used
you
the two
never
sticks
used
to.
chopsticks?
You used the two sticks to eat the food with.
Chopsticks. Oh, you must use the sticks for cutting.
Yeah. So like, do I do a karate chop on the stick?
Here, try
Hold
it.
on. And he's
Okay,
gonna,
and
like,
she'll hold you. She'll make you hold the chopstick.
Wait, who?
Knur.
Who's holding it?
It's you, Knur. She's giving it to you to hold.
Okay, I hold the chopstick.
She goes, "Are you ready?"
In one hand, I have the lemonade pitcher, in the other, a singular chopstick.
That's not exactly how you're supposed to use chopsticks.
I'm gonna dig into my cookware and find like a spoon.
First of all,
'Cause I assume I don't really have like an eating spoon. It's just like a cooking spoon, like
Yeah.
a ladle almost.
No.
Do
My
you
food.
Still live in the cave.
Yeah, free rent.
The man cave.
Yeah.
Why not?
But if you are, I point the stick at her. I go, but if you are there, does that not make it the woman cave?
No. Kunern, you don't understand. It's a vibe, okay? It's a mood.
What is the mood?
So like a
Man
man cave is
cave.
kind of dingy, kind of like a messy space. You know, like women don't do that. So like it's totally like a guy thing.
I think.
I don't
No, see,
understand.
I think you're used.
But
I think you
you
have
are not a
internalized
guy.
misogyny.
What? Shut the fuck up. She's gonna.
She turns to Liam and calls him a soy cuck.
It's true. We haven't really had much time to spend with Kenshi.
Feel that? That's true. Also, Sarada, technically that's false. But I deliberately don't spend time with samurai.
Ooh.
I've only been here at most a week,
I guess that's.
or at least a week.
I should probably try and make it more of an effort to spend more time with you, Kenshi. We were working together for a long time after all. Some camaraderie wouldn't hurt.
No, you're not taking away from my time from my friend. Okay, he's mine.
Oh, I'm not trying to take him away from
No, I know what you're trying to do. And he's my
What?
friend.
Well, I'm not trying to do anything.
Oh, I'm not trying to do anything. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, this fucking toxic e-girl.
Start drinking from this.
Dude.
But no, I'm sorry if I've offended you in some way, Miss Glacia. It wasn't my intention.
Man, you are really annoying. Every sentence that comes out of your mouth is just way more annoying than the last. How do you put up with it?
Dude, she's been grilled.
I no one's ever really said that I've been annoying. I'm sorry if I've come across that
Oh
way.
my! Another apology. I bet you. I'm gonna call you out for your shit, and you're gonna be like, oh, "I'm so sorry. You know, this is the way it is."
Well, what do you want me to do?
I need you to shut the fuck up. Just sit
Son
there.
Goku, meteor attack.
Meteor strike.
She bumps into Haruto.
You just threw a monkey at her!
I should have bumped him again. Like tried to grab both of them.
Oh yeah, make an athletics check actually.
Bruh.
You would have missed them.
I'm gonna
No, reroll.
I'm gonna first. I want to use Hand of the Mage to grab Monkey, the Monkey King.
All right, go ahead.
While this was
Okay.
occurring, I'm gonna order 2 pitchers of Ultra Mahal.
Dude, we just got
Is there like a check? Would it be like a spell casting thing, Percy?
Yeah,
We just got here and look what I'm putting up with. Bro. I can't take
you grab Monkey King.
Like grab it and like bring it over.
It's your fault for becoming friends with that thing.
Man, my first roll.
I don't want to hear that from the guy who dicked her down.
And I'm not dealing with the consequences now, am I?
Kinda, you're not here.
Man, I,
Check with her, cause she looks like she's about to punch Liam.
It's been so long since I've been in such a rambunctious tavern environment.
Pahana looks very amused as well.
Oh my
The
god!
power of friendship.
By the way, the DC was 27. So,
Jesus.
so she looks at you. She goes, "Okay, you're my friend." Makes sense.
I
You
got
are
this
my
some
son.
beard.
Ooh, beer.
Beer.
Gonna,
She'll begin taking swigs out of the jug.
gonna put the Monkey King, get Monkey King down.
Monkey King will get on top of the dog.
This reminds me of the last time the Crimson Sands we all gathered into a tavern after a successful raid.
They're well versed in traveling to and from the void. At least that's what they claim. We locked up the prisoner and they kept yapping about some dark entity that whispers to him. Claims it was the same dark entity from historical records, some like ancient creature that whispered to Gaspar de Portola in that expedition of theirs when they sank off the ship, stranded out on the coast of California. No, I couldn't tell you much about that. I thought it was just lunatic talk, but now that I hear that you have this, Star Scourge, maybe it's something you should investigate.
What is the name of this prisoner?
I couldn't tell you, but I just know that they are some sort of wizard or shaman. They're cloaked. They usually wear dark purple and black. You'll know when you see them. Just at her regular self. She does appear to recognize you. I'll go ahead and I'll place down her knickknacks for you to purchase. She goes, welcome back.
Hey!
How's it going? Time no see. I have some supplies for you. They are, unfortunately, things are looking a little scarce since we're not allowed to leave, nor are we allowed to get any shipments in. And what shipments we had before were from Fredonia and Yamato. But needless to say, this is what I have, and I hope you are looking, find something you're looking for. Process of trying to understand my own arcane powers. But you are more of an occultist, aren't you?
Yeah, innate, and I'm just gonna like, I don't know, levitate something around.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah, I can't, not really into the arcane stuff.
And he will look and be amazed while he's like purchasing, like handing Nasha some gold, and she appears to know this individual. She says, "Thank you for the purchases, Ketty," and she will put the coin away.
Ketty?
Ah, yes, I am Ketty Ptolemy.
Have we heard of Ptolemy before? I swear to God, we've.
Dude,
no?
It's crazy. There's someone in our party.
Who was it?
Who knows, dude?
Who knows?
Dude.
I'll give it. It's not one of the Japanese ones.
Love my dude. My cog, oh shit, dude. That cogwheel in my brain, it's moving. Anyway,
it's like the windmill up here.
I just needed a.
The hamster going overtime.
See, I knew. It's just that I just forgot who exactly.
He's just testing you. Anyway. He's just testing you guys. Come on.
The cog just wasn't running. It's okay.
Let's just say that, yeah, Percy. I'm silver, by the way.
I do.
You go walk into this back alley.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there we go. We're still back.
Oh, don't worry about the knife. It's just a self-defense thing, you know.
That's a critical success. The DC was 25.
Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
Oh yeah, I also have. Where was it? Where was the thing?
Wait, can you like turn around for a second? I have like this chloroform in my hand. I would like to.
I also have this. So this is a. I can.
This cologne.
I don't need to make an impression for a minute. This is instant. 6 seconds.
Oh yeah. So, Ketty smiles and goes, "Yes, of course. Where are we going?"
Oh, nowhere in particular. Just walking around. I'm interested in you.
All right. Nasha, thank you for your supplies. Thank you again. As she nods. Is there anything you wanted from Nasha before you leave?
No, that's it.
Very well.
See you, Nasha.
She'll wave you goodbye. Leading an expedition here. I've just strayed away from the main military detachment unit. Is all.
What, for adventuring or particular mission?
My brother's not so interested in the metaphysics side of things, so I'm looking to try to understand some of the inner workings going on with the pilfering of these stolen realms, and well, I'm trying to ascertain which which places have been pilfered, taken to, stolen to Panem, and my journeys led me to Aohana. As I understand, this place isn't native to Panem, so I've just been staying here for a while, keeping it relatively incognito.
What was the name of the person that DM'd Saruna? And was like very angry and shit?
It was
Ramsey.
Ramses Ptolemy.
Yeah, but how would he know?
If I lied to him, he would know.
Ah, terrible liar.
Yeah, I'm not really good at that sort of thing.
Oh, brother, we can fix that.
I prefer my arcane tomes over these big social events, personally.
I mean, would he assume?
He would. Suruna's always doted on me, and he thinks I've grown soft because of that.
Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna look around.
You look around. Some of the townspeople are just gonna. So you see, like a few of them kind of like hanging up dry clothes, or like wet clothes on like a long clothesline.
I'm just gonna. This guy doesn't look. This guy could. There's a small chance, but it's not a zero that he can be, a little bit of a deceiver. So I'm gonna sense motive.
There was this individual named Zane that I was told to watch out for.
You should watch about that guy. He's a little bit of an asshole.
Oh, that's terrible. But how did my sister get with a man like him then?
I know, right? I don't know. It's something you gotta ask her when you guys meet, when you become a better liar.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Zane does have some charms and social grace that he might have developed as an apprentice to Cyrus, but I didn't know that.
He is a little bit charismatic, I'll admit to that.
What?
Well, I'm not sure what to do now. He kind of shuffles around and is standing around.
Well, we had a nice talk. You got a status update on Saruna. We split ways? Simple as that.
Yeah, I guess so. And he kind of scratches the back of his head.
Hey man, I've heard dragons are pretty good at spellcasting. Could be
Indeed.
useful.
I was speaking of dragon. One more thing. Be careful scouting around beyond the outskirts of this village. I think there's an umbral dragon or a shadow dragon working for the Countess.
Of course there is. That's actually very...
It looks to be of a younger variant, so if you appear to be a very strong one, I'm sure you and your team could possibly take it on, but I'm not sure.
Percy, what kind of a check would it require for an umbral dragon?
Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay, I'm not good with Arcana. So I'm gonna be blunt with you. Again, I don't know anything about Arcana. Umbros are more arcanic, if I remember correctly, from school.
Yeah.
Did he communicate?
With the war going on with our uncle, I think he's more than willing to support the missing Fukumoto-san, because apparently his sister was trying to look for him, and apparently, again, between you and me, I thought you should be notified because I think you're working for the Saint, that I think my uncle hired the older sister Fukumoto to find him.
Excuse me, who hired who?
My uncle, Amose.
To find
I think
the
his
royalty guy?
I think his name's Kaida.
I think so, I don't know.
Make a deception check.
No, that is not Kaida Fukumoto.
He goes, yeah. I think, Kaida Fukumoto.
What a beautiful name.
I like it, yeah. I've been told he was very pretty.
Oh, I'm sure of it. But great info. Great talk. You're a good man.
He smiles, kind of shuffling in his feet.
Hopefully we meet each other again.
I look forward to that.
And not face to face, hopefully, because, No offense, I think I beat your ass.
What?
Anyway, I'll go. I'll pat him in the back.
And you walk, leaving a
Why?
bewildered Ketty behind. And so.
After this info, I'm gonna rush straight. I keep I'll raise my walk a little after I turn the corner and start sprinting.
Very well. And so, Kaida Fukumoto, or is it Silver Saito? You make your way. You're gonna make a light jog toward the Pegasus Roadhouse, and with the information around that there is a wyvern, a umbral dragon, a black dragon around the areas that the Countess has in her company, apparently. And with the information that you have obtained that indeed Kimiko was hired by, or at least working with, the uncle of Saruna and Ketty, Amose, you are back with this information at the tavern, and that is we'll end this session.